when T.I. was last here, when we were talking about the album, you and I had some dialogue.
We did.
First piece was about B.O.B. going commercial.
Right.
Right? And whether or not he would be able to make it back to hip-hop, and evidence suggests.
I was right.
You was right. Because we in this bitch is tough.
Thank you.
And he's still making other pop records, too. So he's covering both.
He has those records, but he's not going there to after. See, I gave him the equation, the formula.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got to hit them in the head 2 or 3 times, man, in the clubs, in the trunks of their cars, and in the project windows. Then you can go pop.
There you go. So I'm always, critiquing, I'll say, criticizing, critiquing,
Sure.
calling out things. Rosenberg does it, Syph does it. We all do it on Hot 97. Not Syph so much.
I don't do it too much. I don't play those games.
Yeah.
Can we get, where's Syph's mic?
See,
Yeah,
Syph,
come on, man. What's going on?
Cypher moves around in these streets. See.
What?
You see, Cypher, yeah,
Thanks,
you know what I'm saying?
thanks, Iggy.
Before
Thanks, Iggy.
9:30, of course. Before 9:30, Cypher in these streets.
See, but the thing about the streets,
9:45, he
the
in
thing
the
about
bed.
the streets talking all that shit is if you haven't, there's one thing to just hate to be hating. It's another thing if you have a critical opinion of something.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You guys are like analysts, though, so you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
we're armchair quarterbacks
Yeah,
because we
right
ain't
on.
making no music, so we just sit back and listen to what y'all make.
That's right.
But I brought up Iggy Azalea in that conversation.
Yo.
Shit.
And the conversation that when I kind of I saw her making the videos and it was this tall, hot blonde making rap music, I was like, okay, I didn't really know much about her.
Right.
And then I met her, really nice young lady.
Yeah.
T.I. signs her, and then I hear some controversy comes out about a line in a song. I never actually heard the song.
Me neither.
But something about her referencing she's like a runaway slave.
Well, dig this, though. See, first of all, if I may step in, that I think happened before Iggy and I actually joined forces.
All right.
And
So you're saying you would have never allowed that?
I ain't saying nothing. I'm saying that happened before Iggy and I joined forces. And also after speaking to the young lady myself about it, because I learned about it after we'd already began our allegiance. And I learned that I learned that the young men who she was in the studio with, who was, some cats of our descent.
Black guy.
Yeah, they suggested for her to use such a term. So, you know what I'm saying? That's when I then stepped in and told everybody, man, y'all need to calm down, chill out. Cause I know her personally, and that's not even in her character.
Now, the only reason why this was brought to the forefront was because Azalea Banks kind of called it out on Twitter, and then you guys went.
Man, I ain't got nothing bad to say about nobody, but I just noticed that people don't even, people ain't got time to say nothing about nobody else when they doing well.
Shots.
Nah, none, not at all. I'm talking about anybody who's
You're
doing
saying
well.
if Azalea Banks was doing
I
well,
ain't
she wouldn't be talking about nobody.
man. I'm just saying people got, more time to talk about people when they ain't doing nothing.
See, I was a little confused because Iggy Azalea and Azalea Banks kind of came out at the same time. I'm like, wait, there's two people named Azalea and they're both rapping. Like, that was kind of weird to me. So the beef was a little confusing.
One was white and one was black.
No,
so
until I saw her.
Yeah, but if
If you didn't know, you know what I mean?
Nah, man. I mean, okay, if
It's
you
a coincidence.
Now you
T.I.
know.
Word association.
See,
Word
now T.I. trying to
association,
cover
okay.
for her, right? Because
Nah,
he's
I
the
ain't
head
covering.
honcho. What'd you call yourself? What's the
Hustle
title?
gang
Head
head
honcho.
honcho.
That's right. So we gotta
she
hear
can
You want
from.
me to
speak
talk
for
about
herself.
it?
Go ahead,
Yeah,
talk,
Iggy,
talk,
what up,
man?
man?
Yeah, Tip. He's my family, so he has to feel like he's got to cover for me. That's his.
Yeah, man,
It's
that's
his
my
duty.
sister.
But the thing about it is, when I did that song, it was a remix of the Kendrick Lamar song, and that was his line. And a lot of the lines in it, I followed closely because I really liked the song. And when I wrote it, and I was in a room full of black guys,
Say it. Go ahead. Say
It's a whole nother.
I was like, I don't know. Do you think I can really do this
so you
line?
questioned it.
I questioned it when I did it, and everyone was like, "No, you do it, like do it. It's cool, do it." And I did it like an idiot, and then after. I never really sat right with me, and it was one of those things where it was like, should I do it to be controversial? I know what people are gonna think about this, or should I not? And to be honest with you, sometimes you do things that you wish you didn't, I suppose in a way for attention or to get noticed. And I was just starting out and I wanted to be noticed, and I can admit that now as a person, and I apologized for it and said, yeah, it was very tasteless and it was very tacky of
That's
me
dope.
to do that, and it was young of me to do that, and I didn't need to cause controversy in that way to make people talk about me. And there are other ways that I can do that don't have to be negative or racially charged. And so I just feel like talking about it now is kind of redundant because it's over a year ago. I made my statement. I said sorry about it, and I
Taking
think
shots at us now, right?
it should just be a lesson to anybody that's writing. If you have to second guess what you're saying when you say it, I'd probably say steer away from it and don't do that. It's not worth it. It's something that's always going to follow me and that I probably lost some fans from, and
Yeah, but
I
think
wish I never
it's
said
one
it.
of those things, and which is why I'm bringing it up, is because it's one of those things that people want to hear from you. Because
Right.
I think it's, in America probably more so than a lot of places, that's a topic that cuts deep. And
Yeah, it
for a
does.
6-foot blonde to come out and say that,
Say it.
And then
I don't even think you have to work hard to get attention.
That's
being
what I
a
was just
6-foot
finna say.
blonde.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of controversy, man, you're a white girl in America, from Australia. You're in hip hop, so I think
That's
that's
enough.
controversial
Controversy
enough.
covered. You have enough controversy.
Got it on lock.
Covered.
And which her explanation goes back to this age-old saying that we used to say in the hood: "Can't take a bullet back once shot out a gun."
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's real.
But now you're from Australia, but when you listen to you rhyme,
Yeah.
you think you're
can't hear.
somewhere in the A.
Yeah.
List at
You
the
have
strip
almost
club.
like a
Go
down south
figure.
accent when you rhyme. What is that?
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of people my age, I guess I'm from an internet generation, and so when I would be in Australia listening to rap music, I felt really influenced by Southern music, and I really liked UGK, I really liked Outkast, and I really liked Dungeon Family, and I liked to listen to a lot of that. So that was really what I would listen to, and of course that's not my accent, but it's what I was influenced by. And then I came and I moved over here to the South, and it's how I would hear people rap. And although obviously you can hear me talking, that I don't have a Southern accent, but when I would be rapping with people and I would do it that way, that's the way that they would just think it was cooler, and so I would think it was cooler to do it that way too. And I guess I just now I feel
stuck.
comfortable
It's-
doing it that way. It's
it's
stuck,
a-
and it's hard to break it, and I don't really want to break it, even though it's kind of like nonsensical or trivial. I sort of think some things in music are, and I feel like if other artists can play around with accents, does it really hurt anybody? I don't
50
think it
did it.
does.
Good point.
Minaj does it with
Nicki
that English
Minaj
accent.
does it. And I was
Right.
about to say that. I was going to even say, if you go and listen to like an Amy Winehouse, who sounds
Yeah.
like a black soul singer.
Or a lot of
Check.
country singers as well. Like Keith Urban is Australian, and a lot of Australian country musicians as well. Yeah,
knew?
sing in American country accents. So
Kick the
it happens
ballistics.
in other styles of music and singing, like you said.
So if they were to say you're an imposter, your response?
I guess I am an imposter. I'm from Australia, right? So maybe I am. I don't know.
Nah, we don't do those. We don't do those.
What's it? I mean,
She's
shit. But you know what I
certified.
mean? What's an
She's
imposter?
certified.
But what's an
Yeah,
imposter?
yeah.
Like
See
what?
this?
I don't know.
Hustle Gang.
You see this?
One thing I'll tell you
Well,
about
shit.
Hustle Gang, though, is you guys know how to make some money, and a 6-foot blonde rapping is already ringing the cash register.
Hey, man.
So whether it's a
I ain't even
gimmick or a
started counting it
character,
yet.
it looks like it's gonna work because in Europe they book you for all those big high fashion shows.
Yeah.
Like, what's name some of those designers? They love you over there.
Yeah, I do the Roberto Cavalli show. I just did the DKNY, done at Karen New York anniversary. I
Just
opened
little
the Mac
things.
store in Paris
Little
last
things.
month.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
little things.
Yeah.
I got things.
Trinkets.
Trinkets, yeah.
I mean,
Lunch
it
on.
doesn't hurt that you have an ass on you. That doesn't hurt.
Yeah, it doesn't
at
hurt.
all.
It doesn't
You know.
hurt.
And you're popping that
That's
ass.
how-
Hey,
okay.
wait a
She is.
minute.
She's popping that
'Cause
ass.
this angle where I'm
Girl,
at,
you popping
these
ass.
thighs are
Golly.
amazing.
Thank
She
you.
popping ass.
You saw the new video.
I'm sure you had something to do with
You
that
saw
new
the
video.
video?
Oh, man, come on,
Ted.
man. Y'all go ahead with that now.
I don't wanna get her-
I saw the treatment. I saw the treatment, and I trusted her. I trusted her artistic
This
expression
motherfucker,
to
man.
carry it out
Get
and
outta
display it on the screen.
So there was were you able to twerk and pop?
This
in
is for the work
Australia?
video, the work
The
video.
work video. Is that how you guys dance in Australia, or did some girls in Atlanta teach you these movements?
Some girls in Atlanta taught me these
See,
movements.
keeping it
Yeah.
100.
Are
That's
those
all
are
I
like your
need.
backup dancers in the video? Do they travel with you everywhere?
Yeah, they don't travel with me to Europe anymore because it's really expensive. It's expensive because you gotta pay for them on the days off. You gotta pay for visas and flights. So yeah, these per diems add up. So they dance with me in America though, and I put them in. I had
a run-in with an artist by the name of Riff Raff that I have to bring up in this interview.
Why?
Because he and I.
It's notorious. I heard about it, but I didn't hear.
No, but here's why. The reason why.
Whoa.
In the interview, I asked him directly if what he was wearing was a costume.
What do you mean? What was he wearing?
He's got braids, cornrow braids,
All right.
with beads on the end.
Okay.
He's got an MTV tattoo on his neck, a BET tattoo on his chest. So I wanted to know if he was trying to perpetuate some ghetto stereotype, right? Was he from the hood? Because that stereotype of the front and the glasses and the over jewelry is something that comes from the hood because people overcompensate for their insecurity, so they end up adorning and decorating themselves with all type of shit. And it's something that we've seen a long time in low-income neighborhoods, let's call it, for that, because I didn't make it a race issue, and people said I was doing that to him because he was white.
Oh, he white.
Exactly.
Oh.
See, now Tip gets it. Now Tip gets it. He gets it now. So the first thing I asked you when now speaking to you about rapping with a Southern accent, your explanation made sense. He had no explanation. And I'm not falling for the okie doke, you got 10 million video views so you get success in hip hop. I'm not rocking with that. He looks like, Tip understands exactly what I'm talking about. But I just wanted to address that because I appreciate your answer.
I'm well aware of that
buffoonery, clown shit.
You're putting words in my mouth, but I know how he dresses.
Have you met Riff Raff before?
I've never met him before. I've never met
Why
him.
are we talking about somebody else in this interview?
But I just wanted to bring it up because she's white, she's rapping, sounding with a down south accent.
That though.
But she's not that. Good point. So, the new video Work.
Yeah.
In there, it's like white trash. You're in a trailer park. Is that what you're from? You're from that world?
No, I'm not. But I think a lot of people didn't realize that the movie that I was really inspired by for the Work video was Death Proof, Quentin Tarantino. Okay. And the lap dance scene is a remake of a character, Butterfly. She walks into a jukebox kind of joint in the middle of the desert. It's very white trash, and she gives a lap dance actually in flip-flops. And I really like that movie, and I like Quentin Tarantino movies because I feel like he has a lot of strong like women characters, samurai swords and guns, and they're always like badass women. And I thought Butterfly in this movie Death Proof that he did was a really badass, cool woman, and so I wanted the set to sort of look like the Death Proof movie set because I couldn't go back to Australia and film it there, which is what I would have loved to have done and be in my actual hometown, but it's so far away. I just didn't have time to go back. It would have taken a week. I only had 2 days, so I thought, what's something else that's country and cinematic that I'm inspired by, I think is cool. And I thought I love Quentin Tarantino movies, so I chose that movie, and that's why it's got the trailer park type stuff in it.
How often do you get back to Australia? Because
once a year.
But I mean, is your mom like? What does your family say about your career?
She loves it. She thinks she's really cool. My dad's a comic artist, so he has like he likes black humor and dark
black
kind
meaning
of
black or black meaning dark?
Black meaning dark.
Oh, okay.
Black comedy.
Dark comedy.
Yeah,
so he likes
black.
like Steve Harvey said. You know what I mean?
Just clarify. No,
Kevin Hart.
Dark humor.
Dark humor.
Okay.
I still was confused.
See, you was like, wait, where's she going?
Okay.
Where's she going? Where's she going?
Which do you mean? Not racial humor, no. Dark comedy. So I think a lot of the things like Pussy and stuff like that, he can see like certain things.
The entertainment value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You feel the urge to say, okay.
Pussy.
Yeah. Just let it out.
Yeah, no.
I like when
you feel
Iggy Azalea says
but
pussy.
I don't go home that much because my family love to actually come over here because they love the shopping. They really like America too. They all want to move over here. So
y'all
I don't
got money over there.
Well, actually, my stepfather, he works for an airline as an air.
So you get the tickets for free.
Yeah, basically,
nice.
so they can come. Which is how I was able, as a teenager, to come back and forth and travel because I only have to pay the airport tax, so I was able to do that. And
Now, in your song "Work," you said that you were 16 in Miami.
Yep.
Is that a true story
yeah,
for you?
that's a true story.
So what were you doing at 16 in Miami?
In Miami, I lived with a friend for about 6 months, and then I moved in with a boyfriend, as you did.
Black guy? White guy?
A black guy.
Oh,
You just wanna
about
know.
that life.
You
Turn
wanna
it
know.
up. Let's go.
You want to know if what color everyone is,
Yeah,
don't you?
I know our show.
He's black and white. He's all mixed up.
kind of caramel. Oh no.
So is that your preference?
No, it's not my preference. I have a major crush on Brad Pitt. I would, if he was single, I would totally try to do him too.
White guys.
And black dudes.
And hood black guys.
That's
You
my
can't just go.
preferences.
You can't just go. Yeah, I have a thing for Brad Pitt. Who doesn't?
I know. I like Brad Pitt too.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. I think I just like guys that are like really charismatic, and that's kind of what I'm into. You could be like a pretty boy or you could be an ugly guy, but if you're charismatic, then
So
I
style.
probably like you. Yeah, style, but also just somebody who's good with words, somebody who's witty and kind of definitely like witty. And I like what woman doesn't like a witty, charming man?
But you
We all
said good
do.
with words. Nas, he's good with words.
Yeah, he's good with words. We went on tour together.
K Fox told me some rumors earlier today
Oh, did
about
she?
you and Nas.
So the
There's
rumors
rumors
of
about
you and
me
Nas
and-
true.
I went on tour with Nas in Europe for a month. So, yeah, we're friends. And I was in New York and he was in New York and we hung out. That's true. But that picture's not even from that night. It's from after we did a show together in Europe.
I have sex with some of my friends.
Well, that's nice for you. But I mean, according to the internet, I have sex with every man I've ever been in a
we
picture
don't believe
with.
that.
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
believe
It
that.
is.
We don't believe
But
that.
let's
But
keep it to
Nas-
Just
Nas.
like I had sex with Kanye
I
West
mean,
in
did.
Paris in
Hey.
all the tabloids. Apparently, I
did.
did, which I didn't. Of course, I
Hey,
didn't.
listen,
you know,
man.
but it's just
But you would be
it's
his
kind
type.
of ridiculous.
She would be
Hey.
Kanye's type.
Hey,
though.
listen,
She would.
man.
But Kim's
Ah.
Kanye's type.
You
Yeah.
shouldn't save her from this one.
I never even. I was just about to say I never even read any of these blog posts. I don't. I do not. I
Yeah, you
don't
don't
go on the
I don't hear
internet.
this either.
If I'm on the internet,
People
I'm
say
there to
things.
buy something.
I listen to K Fox and go on
Blaming
Twitter
him.
and people talk. That's it.
Well, what
That's
I'm
we do.
saying, I'm saying the Nas rumor is not a bad rumor to have because
Yeah, that's
there's
cool.
a lot of ladies that
Nas is awesome. He's very intelligent. He's a very cool person.
He's witty.
Of course,
great
he's
with
got
words,
style.
attractive.
Your
I don't know.
faves. Your
Is
Y'all,
faves.
he-
y'all
see-
playing matchmaker now?
Yeah.
Okay, what ASAP Rocky? You were with that was like an open deal. You guys were definitely together, and that's
Yeah,
the truth.
that was a long time ago.
Like how long?
Like a long time ago.
4 years,
Long,
2
long,
years.
So long I can't remember.
Long time ago, before the
long
work
time
video,
ago.
which we're here to discuss. It was
Yeah,
before
wow.
the
We
work
are-
video,
listen, the
which is
viewers
the
and
reason
listeners
why
will-
we're here.
That's
It
why
was
I had to sit on
before
an interview.
So now, here we are, back to
There's
the work
nothing.
video.
Listen, girls like them dudes. There's nothing wrong with dating a rapper if that's what you into. We know you're into black dudes. It's cool.
Oh, great.
You got the down. You pop me ass in the video. All of it's cool. It's clean. Giving you a
Cool.
thumbs up. So if you
Cool.
rocking with Nas now, not a bad thing, as the
Hey.
ladies say.
Oh.
Well,
But
see,
she didn't
the work
confirm that.
video. Now, the work video
He hasn't denied
was
it either.
inspired
I'm
by
denying
the
it then.
Quentin
I'm
Tarantino
denying it.
movie.
She's denying it.
I'm denying it.
Yeah, it been emphatically denied 2 or 3 times, and now we shall.
And now I'm not.
Moreover, we shall continue on to
I'll
the next
blatantly
topic of
deny that.
discussion.
Well, good luck with your
Thank you,
career.
man.
Please
Thank
feel free
you.
Oh,
to
that
come
was
back.
it. So then we skipped that. It's over.
We ended it. We ended it. He dead.
Okay,
so
let's get
skip-
y'all ass out of here. Y'all don't
skip-
want to. Y'all don't want to talk
You
about no
stepping infection
ratchetness.
and-
We out of here. Come
Nah.
on, y'all. Roll the credits.
Cool.
T.I., while we have you here, though, congrats on the ratings on the TV show, second
Thank you.
season.
Thank you.
You was, number 1, number 2.
Third
season.
Third.
My fault.
Third, yeah.
Remember, they moved us behind T.I. after that. The Gossip Game.
What is that?
You know what? You was on the Gossip Game, so
I
shut
don't-
your ass up.
That's the
Damn.
moment in history that will be
I'm
put away.
I mean, see the number 1 and number 2 position. Both of us could say we number 1, but for different reasons.
Right.
Love
Love and Hip Hop ATL
Love and Hip Hop
and
Atlanta
T.I.
is number 1 in ratings wise. Family Hustle, we're number 1 for ad revenue. You know what I'm saying? Like
and
the
that's
types
because
of
it's a
ads.
family show and more advertisers
We're only
want to
like 2 or
associate.
3 points behind them, but the ads that we get, like we get Pop-Tarts and
Yes,
toilet
family
tissues
shit.
and yeah,
Procter
yeah.
and Gamble money.
Yeah, exactly. They get like condoms and and
Ratchetness.
alcohols and
Yeah.
but it's still good money. It's still great money. We probably get right at about the same check You know what I'm saying? It evens out to right at about,
So,
3-4 million a year, so we good.
I don't watch, but is the season wrapped up now?
What we did this year, because of the time in which we were shooting, we kind of split it up 9 episodes, which we just wrapped the first 9, and we're working on the second 9 because now the kids out of school and whatnot. So, to work better around their schedule for school, we divided the season into two different portions. So this is the second half of the 3rd season.
So it sounds like definitely a 3rd season, and then
This is the
This is the-
third
we're in the 3rd
season.
season,
not
but
paying
definitely a
attention.
4th season coming.
Hey man, you know what,
Hey,
man?
Hey.
If Procter and Gamble keep coming in with that check, champ, we gonna have a 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th season. And we also, but the thing is, we got to get past. There's a stiff negotiator on our side, man. Whenever it's time to talk about a new season, Major's negotiations are just, he's outlandish. He needs.
He's
for
so
real,
cute.
man.
How old is Major now?
Man, he turned 5. He turned 5, man. But he has like clauses in his contract. He needs video game time. He needs gushers on the set.
I don't
of
blame
all
him.
Episode taping. For real
Happy
talk.
belated Father's Day, by the way.
Thank you.
What you kids do?
What'd you guys do?
Well, they let me sleep until 3:30, and I got breakfast and all types of stuff. Then I had to hop on the plane and get here to work.
Look,
How does your family feel about you dancing around with like white naked girls with Robin Thicke and Pharrell?
What you talking about? My family whatever I do is gonna bring home that check. You know what I'm saying?
there you
Good
have
family.
it.
Yeah, whatever
Yeah.
gonna bring that check in. They like, do it, Daddy. Why you here?
Now you going on tour also, right? There's a tour happening that's still happening. Lil Wayne,
Absolutely.
you,
Me,
and
2 Chainz, Wayne.
Okay,
Yeah, America Mo Wanted Tour kicks off July 9th.
okay.
Yeah.
And then you got some shows too, right? Iggy Azalea, what's going on with that?
Yeah, I got mainly all shows in Europe because it's the festival season. But I had a show here last night at the Bowery that was sold out. I got one
And we have
tomorrow
another
and 2 in LA that are
Yeah.
sold out too.
When you go to
Absolutely.
LA this
Yeah,
week?
yeah, the
I'm going to LA.
23rd and 24th. You should come.
Yo,
Hey.
holla at me. Let's go
I'm
get
gonna
some
get you a
Roscoe's or
ticket, yeah.
something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Chicken
Chicken
and
and waffles.
Oh, you know who lives in LA?
Who's that?
Yeah, Tip will be there too.
Nas lives in L.A.
Man, get out of town, champ. Shut
doesn't
the
live in LA?
front door, man. Hey,
So Iggy, selling out shows, is that that's a normal phenomenon for you though?
like
Yeah.
in 2 hours.
Like boom, selling these out.
Sold, closed.
I mean, you know what though? Just not even crediting it all to me. I do feel like I have a really good show, and I really try to make sure that I've got dancers or people come to see girls twerk or dance and other things that are happening, and I try to always have like a special guest or someone cool come, and I think people know that it's going to be a really good time, and I try to put on a show, and I think people come to see the girls dance just as much as they come to see me. So
the girls are doing that much work up there.
they're doing a lot of, they do work. There's times when I go off the stage and they have their own like numbers that they do and
And
stuff.
she has very passionate, I'm talking about passionate, dedicated fans. Fanatics.
I love it.
Yeah, they drive for miles and miles.
I like this.
Yeah, it's
You know
good.
what I love most about this interview is that T.I. showed up because he was like, they are not going to get Iggy Azalea without my supervision, motherfucker.
Good. That's how it's supposed to be.
I
Right.
like that. I do like that. I like that. But we're going to get back to you.
Oh, great.
You got to dodge the ASAP Rocky thing because you had a...
Thank
I don't
you.
We're going to get
so
back
much.
to that. And we're going to get
I
back
don't
to
even
this
remember
Nas
that
thing
part
too.
of the
Exactly.
When you going on
man.
tour?
I don't even remember. July 9th, man.
Why don't you come by July
9th.
10th?
Oh, me?
Come by
okay.
July 10th. We
Man,
can
I
talk.
can handle you guys.
Nah, it's all love.
Hey.
But listen...
And thank you guys, man, because ever since I've declared my independence as an artist, you guys have been supporting all of my records.
Listen.
The Memories Back Then record.
Listen.
The With Me record with Wayne.
Listen.
Hustle Gang, GDOD, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can find whatever y'all want to play off of there and just
Okay.
spin it.
Well-
We just shot the Kemosabe video. That's going to be stupid.
So wait a minute.
Featuring Stoner. That's going to
And
be
we're
stupid.
going to shoot a video together.
And we're going to shoot a
It's my
video
third
together
single.
because
How's this,
there you
man?
go. Yeah.
It's gonna be
So the
seven.
whole
I
Hustle
changed your
Gang-
life.
The whole Hustle Gang is
oh.
its own independent
The
label
own
now.
Hustler Gang is his own independent.
Not
We have-
under Atlantic.
No. I'm not on Atlantic. Bob is on Atlantic.
Okay.
But Hustle Gang as a label is not on Atlantic. Iggy, for domestic purposes, is on Def Jam. Mercury, Universal,
Okay. All right.
internationally. We got Travis Scott. He's on Epic. We got Doe B. He's on Interscope. We got OMG on Interscope. We have like 6 artists signed and like,
OMG Girls. That's
yeah,
the,
OMG Girls. My
that's
daughter,
the daughter.
my
That's
nieces, yeah.
Wayne's daughter's in that group too.
No. She was at first, and they're very close friends. But Wayne's daughter and the sister of one of the OMG Girls, they formed a duo together.
Okay. So there was turmoil in the OMG
There was no
Girls.
turmoil. It was just age differences. You know what I'm saying? Age differences.
When you're that young.
When you got like
Yeah.
13 and 14, then you got like 15 and 16.
Oh, it's different.
You know, exactly.
It's different. It's
Yeah.
different 100%. Well, I appreciate y'all, man.
No,
Thank
man.
you.
We appreciate
Y'all got
you.
anything left before we get out of here?
I think we covered it
No,
all.
we're
I'll
good.
save mine for July 10th.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Go back
yeah.
in on that
What?
ASAP, that
I
nine.
just
now,
don't
yeah.
understand. Can we just say what is it that you even want to talk about
Yeah.
ASAP?
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
gonna say it right now. I just want to know because
Here's why I'm doing it.
Here's
right?
why.
Here's
I'm really
why. I'm gonna give you
curious.
the why.
what
I'm
is
gonna
the why?
give you the why.
Tell me the why. I can't
We
wait till
live-
July
I wanna hear
10th.
the
I
Z.
need to
I wanna
know.
hear the Z.
Yeah.
Here's the
Close
why
What
and
is
the
it?
Z
Fuck up.
and
What
the
is it?
LMNOP. Here
Tell
you go.
me. All right.
ASAP Rocky is somebody that people know.
Right.
He's had hits.
Right.
You're a new artist that the mainstream doesn't quite know yet.
Right.
So for the benefit of this interview, I'm giving them a piece of something where they can say, oh, I know him. She's new. Let me investigate.
Oh, thank you.
Right?
For
So that
that.
just helps the
Yo,
investigation.
Marketing
out.
tool.
That's sweet.
And
That's sweet
you
of
should
you.
also
No, it's not. But it's not for you.
mention-
It's not for you. It's for the views and the
But
viral of this
also
video.
should be mentioned to those people who don't know that she has a video that's called Work that you could go and look at.
Oh, no, that'll be linked
If
to
you-
this video.
Yeah, if you would like to talk about something other
And much
than
more
relations-
Sex
interesting.
life.
other than relations,
more interesting.
you can go to the video Work.
However, the video Work is about having
Oh my God.
relations.
Well, it's just
and
about a
putting
lap
in work.
dance to get a car, go buy some
That's putting
clothes.
it. Some people go a step further with that work.
Well, you know
It's
what?
more than the lap dance.
And I'm gonna exit this conversation
Exactly.
now.
Exactly. Exactly.
Eject.
You're a married man, gentlemen.
I'm gonna exit this
Exactly.
conversation.
Thank you
now.
very much.
Yeah, no,
we'll see you.
thank you.
We'll see you on July 10th.
I'll be
we'll
there.
To say the least,
talk
I love you
about
guys.
guys not
Oh,
here.
thank you.
Yes.
My knees are so beat up from dancing.
God.
Let's not say that
Ooh,
on
God.
camera.
Stage.
Oh no, we need some
Knees are
pads
so
for that.
beat
Yeah.
up. Let's not say that.
That's the only thing that's good.
That
My knees are
Australian
beat up.
dog,
Tip
that
is like
black
a little
humor from
angel.
Australia. That's that black humor again.
I've been up all night, trying to get that rich. I've been working on my shit. Milk the whole game twice, gotta get it how I live. I've been working on my shit. Now get this work.